Good evening to you all. How's everybody doing today? Well, I took a week off, PTO and all that good stuff. And now I think I'm back. So, last I remember, we were talking about Black American criminals. Not in the way you think, but as it relates to history, the untold American history, we have black people, African people, who were willing to give up their lives for the better good. And because they challenged the status quo, because they challenged the government, they were branded criminals. Nat Turner, he was a criminal. Fannie Lou Hamer, she was a criminal. Martin Luther King. Some might say, well, I don't see how Martin Luther King was a criminal. They killed him. Trust me. The government knew what was going on and did nothing. They were accessories after the fact. They might have been accessories before the fact. Malcolm X was also a criminal. Every time somebody tries to bring our people together, black people, no matter where across the diaspora they are, there's always an opposition to us just wanting to be treated like humans. They get mad about us joining them. And when we say, all right, fine then, we'll just stay to ourselves. Then they get mad because we ain't messing with them. We built our own communities. We got our own shit going on. And they mad. You mad or nah? Why? You wanted us to leave you alone, we left you alone. You can't be mad about both. Pick a struggle. So, I want to wrap up my series on American black criminals. Now, I talked about the two gentlemen back in the 1930s from the state of Indiana that were lynched. 1930s. If anybody knows how to count, you know well and good, 1930s teenagers are still alive. There was a picture taken of these people, of these racist white people, chilling at the foot of a tree while these two black men were just dangling like a chandelier, dead, unalived. And if you do the math, a lot of those people, grandparents and great-grandparents, are still alive to this day. Wow. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to say anything to their offsprings. Now the kids probably know what their parents did, but they ain't going to say nothing. And I'm pretty sure some of them and their cousins have government jobs, senators, congressmen, congresswomen. I ain't leaving the women out too, because when you look at that photo, there clearly are females, white females, in the crowd. But today I want to talk about someone else. Excuse me for fumbling. I had to take notes because I knew I wasn't going to remember. I was doing research on a couple of different people. Now, it's bad enough that you villainize black people just for being black, just for standing up for their rights, just for wanting to be treated like human beings. But when you go after the kids, that's a no-no. That's just, that should be branded an unforgivable sin. Why? Why on earth would you purposely kill young black people? For what reason? I don't get it. For example, Emmett Till. Emmett Till was born in Chicago, Illinois. Well, I can't verify that right now, but he definitely was born in the state of Illinois, July 25th, 1941, and he left us August 28th, 1955. Emmett was on vacation in Mississippi visiting relatives. A young white woman named Caroline Bryant said he touched her and whistled at her. Mrs. Bryant communicated her feelings about the situation to her husband in Mississippi, in the racist South, when black people were being lynched for just looking up at a white person. No ill intent. Just look. You keep your head down. You see them white people out the corner of your eye, you cross the street. Otherwise, you might lose your life. Why? And the government did nothing. They villainized the black people, but they exonerated the white racist people. Even when new information came out years later, they still did nothing. The state police didn't do nothing. The FBI didn't do nothing. Oh, we lost the paperwork. That's mighty funny. When it comes to convicting a black person, y'all never lose the paperwork. They never lose the paperwork. Don't. So Emmett Till lost his life, was brutally beaten and killed, thrown in the river, because a white woman said he did something to her. He touched her. Didn't rape her. Didn't spit in her face. Didn't call her a honky, a cracker. None of that. And somehow she convinced her husband that this young man did something so egregious he had to defend his wife's honor. Now, I don't mind him defending his wife's honor, but against a child, against